Ya sé lo que planea tu amigo Rodríguez. ¿Puedo pasar? He hablado con Rodríguez. Cree que tú estás detrás de los asaltos.
I spoke to Rodriguez. He thinks you're behind the break-ins.
He's trying to frame me. He hates me. Always has for some reason.
Rodríguez cree que utilizas a un espía.
Rodriguez thinks you're using a spy to check out potential houses.
Does he?
Do you? Have a spy?
What do you think?
Who is it?
No, of course I don't. Why would I? But if you find a spy, talk to me before you talk to Rodriguez. Maybe no one needs to get in trouble.
Okay.
Is there something you want?
¿Qué pasa, oficial? Es un sucio bandido al servicio del Don. Así que estoy haciendo un bien. Robándole a un ladrón. Debería aprovechar para robar todas las casas. O sea, qué mejor momento que este. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? ¿Sí? Sí. Buen momento para eso. Cofre de tesoro. Oh.
That wasn't it. There.
Ahí vamos. Abrete. Ay, ay, ay. Mira la cena. Dame. Oh, está también.
That didn't do it.
Concha de tu madre.
Oh no.
Hijo de puta.
Did it?
Ok. Quédate con toda esta mierda. Vámonos. ¿Qué tal, Ucos?
Halt! No one can enter this warehouse.
¿Ah,
All
no?
right, big guy.
Everything is all right.
Busco a alguien que me pueda entrenar.
I'm looking for training.
Ukos can train you. Train you in strength. Train you with an axe.
Prefiero que me entrenes
I
con la
must
espada.
ask for a little gold against my honor. But Ukos needs gold for the butcher shop.
¿Y le venden a monstruos? ¿Comes mucha carne frita?
Do you eat a lot of fried meat?
Lots. Once I, Ukos, ate a whole cow.
¿Qué es esto?
It was a small cow, but a big steak. Humans get mad when I eat whole cows.
Yeah, then maybe you shouldn't do that too often.
Quizás no. Veo que estás muy atento a esta puerta, entonces quizás no debería entrar ahí, ¿no? Uy. Y acá también.
You should go away.
Bueno, y acá arriba. ¿Cuáles son los límites? Me parece que acá arriba no hay problema. Cofre de Duderino. Ah, bueno. A ver, imbécil. Bien. A ver, me quedo con todo. Misión conseguida. Partes de la armadura de Duderino. ¿Quién mierda es Duderino? Mano de piedra Duderino.
This lock is too difficult.
Ah. Qué mal. Me robé todo ahí arriba. ¿Qué vas a hacer al respecto? Sigamos investigando. Miren de ahí. ¿Qué pasa acá? Autoguárdate, juego de mierda. Que te parió. La alacena. Pura mierda. Dale. Un bandido, Lucor. Espera un segundito ahí, Lucor. Ahora sí.
Hey.
Wait, not here.
Huh?
We talk here, Carrasco will listen. He doesn't have to know everything. Let's go somewhere else.
Ok. A un lugar más íntimo. Ahí al lado del monstruo ese. Total, a él no le importa. Dale, habla, imbécil. ¿Tenés algún problema con Carrasco?
Do you have a problem with Carrasco?
Well, let's see. All those temples turn up and we're thinking, hurrah, the gods have finally smiled on us. Then the Inquisition arrive, take over our island and start claiming all the treasure belongs to them. How would you feel?
¿Por qué tienes algún problema con Carrasco en particular?
But do you have a particular problem with Carrasco?
He's the worst of them. Claims I've been stealing. Even had me searched. But he's never found anything. It's an outrage! An outrage, I tell you!
¿Crees que el Don repartirá oro como recompensa?
You think the Don will hand out gold as rewards?
From the amount I've heard he's got, he's sure to. Once he's happy the town is his, I reckon we'll all be in the money.
Happy days for all then, eh?
Pará, no te vayas, estoy buscando trabajo.
I'm looking for work.
You could lug crates, but you have to talk to Carrasco. But you don't look like the crate-lugging kind of guy.
What do I look like?
Like someone who will willingly take greater risks for greater profits?
Entonces robar no es un atropello.
So you don't think stealing is an outrage?
Taking from the orders, not stealing. It's our duty. I pay a few lads to liberate items from the warehouse. I'm damned if I'm letting the Inquisition get all the treasure, but those lads have run up tabs to pay. They've bedded too many wenches. They're getting greedy, and I won't have that.
¿Qué tipos te están causando problemas?
Which lads are causing trouble?
There's Durham. He's a worker from the harbour.
Who else?
Ingvar and Vasily. Neither of them has a proper job, so they're just work for hire. Most of the time they can be found in Patty's Tavern. Fine woman she is.
¿A qué te refieres con codiciosos?
How exactly have they got greedy?
They stole 5 ancient armour plates that were found in the ruins.
Can this armor be used?
You mean to improve your own armour?
Yes.
They're more ceremonial than practical, but they're still very valuable.
¿Cómo debería ocuparme de esos tipos?
What do you want doing with these lads? How should I handle it?
Any way you like. They've crossed me for the last time. Do what you have to do. Just get me those armour plates back. And don't let them fall into Carrasco's hands.
¿Y qué saco yo si te ayudo?
What's in it for me, if I help?
You can have the gold I offered them. 50 gold pieces for each plate. 5 plates, that's 250 all in. 250's a good price. You won't get that much coin faster and easier anywhere else.
Mentira. Quiero 400.
I want 400.
Yeah, and I want Patty to roll naked in a bath of warm oil with me. But it ain't gonna happen.
Your boys wanted twice that much. That'd be 500. I'll take 400. I earn, and that way you still come out ahead.
Unfortunately, you have a point. All right, I'll pay 400. But only if you make sure those greedy arses stick to our agreement in the future.
Recuperé las partes de armadura.
I'll retrieve the
Oh,
armor
las
plates.
recuperaré, aunque ya
That's
las
the
tengo, me
spirit.
parece.
I'm here if you've got any more questions.
Y aquí tienes tus partes de armadura.
Here are your armor plates.
Excellent. Hope the lads didn't kick up too much of a fuss. Here's your gold, and 150 extra as agreed.
Bien. Me gusta eso de que las misiones, por más que uno ya las completa antes, es como que quedan ahí y las puedo resolver fácilmente. Eso está muy bien. Durán.
Hey,
You knew?
¿Qué tal todo?
How are things going here?
Not good. Not good. These storms ain't budging.
So you're a sailor?
Fisherman. Though there ain't no fish out there that make me want to brave these storms. So right now, I'm lugging crates. Doesn't pay much, but it's a great deal safer.
¿Qué hay en los cofres?
What's in all these crates?
Whatever it is, it's damn heavy.
So you don't actually know what's in them?
Trade goods, I'll wager. Spices, hides, stuff like that.
Who do they belong to?
The Order. Warehouse is theirs now.
What are they doing in there?
Storing stuff from the ruins, probably.
Oye, ¿sabes algún chiste bueno?
Hey, do you know any good jokes?
Oh man, I know the best. 3 whores are down at the harbour. A blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. The blonde says to the brunette,
I know that one.
No te vayas. ¿Qué sabes sobre los artefactos que hay en el almacén?
What do you know about the artifacts in the warehouse?
well, I saw them dragging in a big sarcophagus. Late at night it was.
Can you tell me more about the sarcophagus?
It was huge. Great stone thing. Glad I wasn't the one dragging it.
¿Dónde está ahora el sarcófago?
Where's this sarcophagus now?
In the front warehouse. The one closest to Patty's Tavern. On the upper floor. You'll have to use the door at the back to get in. Though you don't look like the type who'd let a simple door stand in your way.
Me temo que no escondiste muy bien ese cofre. Ya tengo las partes de la armadura.
Guess you didn't hide that chest too well. I have the armor plates.
Miserable thief.
Stealing from a thief isn't stealing.
Exactamente. Yo pero leí como 100 monedas de oro.
I'd stop right there if I were you. You ain't going any further.
What's the problem?
The Order runs this warehouse now,
So what?
so they don't want anyone wandering in uninvited. Wandering uninvited types tend to wander out again with stuff that ain't theirs.
¿Cuál es el problema?
What sort of trouble?
Artifact smuggling. It's bad enough these artifacts have been stolen in the ruins. You'd think they'd be safe in town in a warehouse, but there are thieves everywhere, trying to undermine the Order.
¿Puedo ayudar?
Can I help?
Well, the latest things to go missing were 3 golden bowls. The Inquisitor was not impressed. I could do with getting those back. And I need to get hold of some armor plates that walked out the warehouse a few days ago.
Ya veo. ¿De dónde procedían las escudillas de oro?
Where did the golden balls come from?
An illegal excavation at an old temple outside the town. Since we heard about that, talk says someone's been trying to sell 3 golden bowls on the black market. Idiots. To resist the Order is crazy. We're driven by a greater force, a higher purpose.
Hablemos de la recompensa.
Let's talk compensation.
I was like you once, all about the gold and the dark place. I hope you find your higher purpose.
Nothing in this town is free, especially not me.
Have it your way. If you help me, you can choose your reward.
No te van a devolver esas partes de armadura.
You won't be getting those plates back.
That damn Luca thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Apparently so.
One day, that rabble will learn the error of their ways.
Dime qué opinas sobre lo que hace la Orden en la ciudad.
Tell me, what do you think the Order is doing for the town?
The Inquisition. The Order's just monks. The Inquisition is the power here, and they will bring order and justice. This town will be made safe.
Thanks. That's good to know.
Esperemos que así sea. ¿Y vos, Anika?
Hey,
Hey yourself. If you like what you see, you're gonna have to pay Madame Sonia first. Until then, seeing is all you get.
fair enough.
¿Quién es Madame Sonia?
Who is Madame Sonia?
I didn't think I'd meet someone around here who didn't know Madame Sonia. She's my boss. Owns the brothel on the Western Harbour Quay.
I see.
Eres la criatura más encantadora que jamás he visto.
You're the most enchanting creature I've ever seen.
Well, don't you say the nicest things. You aren't like the others in this town. You know how to talk to a woman.
Soy el ladrón simplón. A ver qué más tenemos por acá. Sergio.
Yes? What do you want?
¿Realmente es necesario vigilar estos barcos?
Do these ships really need guarding?
Ships? No. Cargo, yes. And while these ships are stuck here, it's the Inquisition's duty to protect them. So here I am.
¿Eres un guerrero de la Orden?
You're a warrior of the Order.
Your keen intellect tell you that.
Your armor did.
Yes. I am a warrior of the Order of the Holy Flame.
That's a big title for a guard.
¿Cómo has llegado a ser un guerrero de la Orden?
How did you become a warrior of the Order?
The Inquisitor himself chose me. He took me to the monastery for training.
So you were forced into service.
No. The service found me, and I found the service. I wish more people would sign up. Do their duty.
Every man must find their calling.
¿Cómo es el Inquisidor?
What's the Inquisitor like?
You haven't met him? He's a hard man with firm principles. Once he has his eyes on a goal, no one can stop him. You can't help but admire a man like that.
I suppose not.
If you stay within the law, you have nothing to fear from him.
What if I don't agree with the law?
Then you better hope you don't meet him.
¿Ha cogido a alguien intentando robarle en los barcos?
Have you caught people trying to steal from the ships?
There are those stupid enough to try, but nothing escapes my eagle eyes. Nothing.
Of course not.
Don't mock. You don't want to end up like our prisoner in the Harbour Key jail, do you?
¿El hombre que está en la prisión es un ladrón?
What did the prisoner in the jail do?
Captain Romanoff is a pirate. Was a pirate. Now he's just another prisoner. We caught him smuggling goods from the mainland for the Don. Of course, Romanov's not the sort to pay for goods. He plundered, burned, and killed his way across the coast. Until the Inquisitor caught up with him. You see? Law and order. Safety. The Don is gone. And soon we'll find the gold Romanoff was paid by him. Until he tells us where that is hidden, he'll rot in his cell.
¿Qué os ha dicho Romanov de momento?
Has Romanov told you anything so far?
Not much. He's tight-lipped for a braggart. But a few more weeks, rotting in jail, and he'll speak. You hope.
¿Probaron arrancándole las uñas? Igual puedo conseguir que Romanov hable.
Maybe I can get Romanov to talk.
Ha! Why would he tell you where he's hidden it? We'll find it. The gold can't be far, and there are only so many places to hide it.
Encontraré el dinero de Romanov.
I'll find Romanov's gold.
How? We've been trying for days without success. But if you did manage to find it, you would of course be rewarded.
I'd need to be.
A ver si hay algo en el barco. Acá no hay una mierda, una almeja. Y la antorcha. Somos cada día más pobres. La madre, ¿cómo salgo de acá ahora? Bien. Me viniste a buscar a mí, Sergio. ¿Me puedo meter por la ventana? Che, pero si está ahí adentro, por acá se puede escapar muy fácilmente. Bueno, basta de estupideces. A ver, Marek.
You. What are you doing hanging around here? Nothing here of interest for passers-by.
No sabía que estuviera fuera de los límites.
I didn't know it was out of bounds.
Ha! Why do you think I'm guarding it?
¿Qué es lo que vigilas?
What is it you're guarding?
We've got a VIP in there. Captain Romanov is in that cell. You must have heard of him. Scourge of the high seas.
So?
Where have you been? He terrorized most of the islands round here.
Romanov trabajaba solo. ¿Qué ha sido de su tripulación?
Did Romanov work alone? What happened to his crew?
With the storms out to sea, they'll be laying low in the town, hiding from the Inquisition.
¿Por qué la orden no se ha llevado a Romanov al monasterio como todos los demás?
Why didn't the Order take Romanov to the monastery like all the others?
I haven't the foggiest. The white robes don't tell people, but I like it that way. The less I know, the more I can keep my head down.
Menos papeleo. ¿Puedo hablar con Romanov?
Can I talk to Romanov?
You can, but he won't hear, because he's in the cell and you're staying out here. And the key to his cell is staying in my pocket. Got that?
¿Y qué es lo que quieres?
So, what do you want to let me in?
All the other town guards are having a great time in the tavern or at Sonia's. The island's falling apart while they party, but I'm not allowed to leave my post. I've been here for days, wet, cold, knackered. Romanov may be important, but he's not going anywhere. The only person to give me the time of day is you, and you're not exactly a sight for sore eyes.
Eso
But, well,
ofende.
I mean, if one of Sonia's girls came up here, then, hey, the two of us could make a bit of a party.
¿Has tenido algún problema con los ladrones por aquí?
You have any problem with thieves around here?
The last bloke who tried to steal from here still can't walk without crutches. So keep your hands to yourself.
Sí, señor.
You stole my cell key,
Uy, se dio cuenta.
bastard.
So?
Huh. All I'm saying is, I'd better not get into trouble with the white robes. Got it?
Capto. ¿Qué tenés acá, Capitán Romanov? 2 camas. ¿Para qué 2 camas?
Let's see who they're sending me now. You another gutter dog, errand boy?
Puede que
You
sí.
even think of asking about my gold?
Probablemente.
I'll rip out your tongue and feed it to the rats.
Ah, ¿eres un pirata?
I heard you're a pirate.
We're starting with the hard questions, are we? Can see why they sent you, gutter dog.
Es que me gusta hacer preguntas obvias y estúpidas.
Or ask me if the food's all right.
Es para romper el hielo. ¿Has navegado en estas tormentas?
You've sailed out. In these storms.
Seen 100 ships founder, the waters swallow the men. But I've never seen the sea watch a man. Choose its time. Until now. Whatever is out
El mar está vivo.
this island is doing that. Choosing its time. These temples that rose from the earth, the creatures that came with them, they're nothing. Nothing compared to what is coming next. And no one can stop it. Not you, not me. And sure as hell, not the Inquisition.
Pero al menos lo intentan. ¿Tenés algún problema con la Inquisición o con la Orden?
Do you have a problem with the Inquisition and the Order?
Who do you think locked me up here? One day that Inquisitor will pay. He won't see me coming.
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas aquí?
How long have you been here?
A few days. They think they're softening me up. They want to know where I hid my gold. And here was me thinking they only cared about spiritual matters.
Contesta mi pregunta, eres un pirata, ¿verdad?
Just answer the question. You are a pirate, right?
Pirate, murderer, criminal, thief. I've been called a lot. Now they want to stick me in a cell to let me rot. The world is going to hell. I've been to hell and came back whole. I stared down the throat of the beast, watched water turn to stone, and cities tremble as it swept down upon them. Now they want to stick me in a cell to let me rot. Do you think that makes sense in these times, gutter dog?
I'm sure letting you wander the streets would be a great comfort to the people here.
The world's coming apart. We can all see our end in it. What comfort is there to be had in that?
Que estás sentimental. Háblame de tu dinero.
Tell me about your gold.
Who says I have any?
Pretty much anyone who mentions you mentions gold.
You live on rumors. You might as well believe fairy tales.
Patty la tabernera está buscando a su padre.
The tavern keeper, Patty, is looking for her father.
Patty? Patty Steelbeard? That cunning bitch is anything but a tavern keeper. Her father is Captain Gregorius Steelbeard, also a man of the sea. And credit where it's due, he's a great one too. Not that the lice-ridden old bastard didn't make my life hell. I wouldn't trust his daughter further than I could throw her. Same blood, after all.
I'll keep that in mind.
¿Quién puede saber dónde está el Capitán Barba de Acero?
Who might know where Captain Steelbeard is?
My crew have been hunting the cutthroat for months, but found neither hide nor hair of the bastard.
¿Dónde está tu tripulación?
Where is your crew?
Scattered across the island. Some are in town. Vasily and Eriksson were here not long ago. They're waiting for a sign from me.
La puerta está abierta, eres libre.
The door is open. You're free.
I'll leave when I want to. At least I get free food here.
Que te dan pan y agua. ¿Y por qué no huyes?
So why don't you escape?
Escape to where? You seen any ships come here in a week, a month? That's because they're all at the bottom of the sea in pieces. We've got little time to settle our reckonings before we meet our maker. And I have reckonings to settle on this island.
Sé lo que piensas de la Inquisición, pero ¿qué piensas del Don?
I know what you think about the Inquisition. What do you think about the Don?
I've known Esteban for a long time. He's a good man. Keeps his word. And there are few men I know of who do that. Least of all, honest men like the Inquisitor. Or join the Order and believe your soul will be saved by a flame.
No puedes estar bien aquí, es húmedo y frío.
Can't be nice here. It's damp, drafty.
Can tell you never lived at sea. But this rancid clothing does mean no good. Short time normally means clean clothes. And I've been sweating into this shirt for 5 straight weeks. I've an old chest in the warehouse on the harbour quay. There's a casket in there with shirts in it. You bring that casket to me, maybe then we can talk about things. I might even throw a few coins your way.
Trato hecho, te traeré el cofre.
Deal. I'll bring you your casket.
Here's the key to the chest. It's on the upper floor of the warehouse on the harbour quay. Won't be easy to get to, but I can see you're the resourceful type. After you got the stuff, come straight back here and keep the casket hidden. You give me your word on that.
You must really be fond of your shirts. You have my word.
Just get going before I stink myself into an early grave.
En el almacén, ¿eh? ¿Será la puerta esa que estaba cerrada por allá? ¿O este almacén? Pasa que este me va a ver. Está mirando directamente. No, no me está mirando directamente. Muy bien. Quédate con todo. Qué fácil que era entrar al final. Oh sí. Oh sí. ¿Y eso qué era? Pergamino de algo. Cuidado. Que no te vea nadie. Y la ropa de Romanov está por acá. Experto ladrón. Puedo robar en plena luz del día. No importa el momento. No importa el lugar. ¿Y esto dónde mierda va? Hay otro piso. Ay, mierda. Cuidado. Oh, sí, ¿eso? Una piedra. Titanita. No, para por acá no. ¡Ay! ¿Qué carajo pasa? ¡Oh! ¡Mierda! ¡No, no, no, no! ¡No, no, no! ¡Oh! ¡Ay! La concha de tu madre, estúpido bicho. Te voy a matar. Algún día. Cuando tenga más fuerza. Bien. Vamos a probar de nuevo. Esta vez no la cagues. Porque el ogro estúpido ese está ahí. Está muy atento. Es más inteligente que la mayoría de los humanos. No lo podemos subestimar. A ver, si podés hacer el saltito desde acá hasta ahí, sería fantástico, la verdad. Ahí está, mira, no había necesidad de... No había necesidad de hacer toda esa mierda. Concha de tu madre. Y vas a salir de acá con un salto, lo que sea. Cofre de Romanov, ábrelo, imbécil. Toda esta mierda. Sí. Dentro del cofre había otro cofre. Ah, cierto que tenía una misión que tenía que dar pieles a alguien, no me acuerdo quién. ¡Anda la concha de tu madre! No, idiota, agachate. Ok, listo, ya tenemos todo. En tu cara, ogro estúpido. ¿Y ahora qué, no? Tal vez podría llegar también a esa que está por allá, pero de un salto un poco arriesgado. A ver. Salta ahí, desperdicio de espacio físico. Ok, ve. ¡Oh! Oh, ok, bien. ¿Y ahora qué hacemos? Igual es arriesgado, así que lo vas a autoguardar ahora mismo. Bien, bien. Despacito, despacito. Dale, idiota. ¡Idiota! Bien.
There's something here about artifacts. Interesting. There is a
Muy
warning about
interesante.
restless bones in some of the sarcophagi.
Sí, sí, sí. Extremadamente interesante. ¿Puedes abrir desde acá? No. No podés. Vos sos un completo inútil. ¿Qué tenemos acá? Un huesito y una poción de maná. Qué porquería, viejo. Y esta mierda. Y esta mierda. Ámbar, cáliz. En líneas generales, mierda. Bueno. Hay que salir de acá. Uy. Listo. ¿Cómo te va, Lucor? ¿Bien? Contame más. Aquí está tu cofre.
Here is your casket.
You found it? Anyone see you fetching it?
No one important.
Strangely, that doesn't put me at ease.
This casket is heavy. I'm guessing I brought you more than clean shirts. Maybe shirts and the gold the Inquisition is looking for?
Could be. Or it could be my shirt buttons are just extremely heavy.
Could be.
A lesser man would have forced the lock to find out.
I gave you my word.
And a man's word is worth more than gold. Though gold never goes amiss. What say I throw 300 gold your way?
Then it would be rude of me to turn it down.
Stranger or friend, a decent deed is worth a decent reward.
Ok. Pobre Sergio.
And? What about Romanov's gold? Have you found anything?
Nope.
No, y creo que nadie lo va a
The
encontrar.
task was obviously too difficult for you. Now, unless you have good news, leave me to my job.
Te deseo suerte con tu emprendimiento. ¿Y vos enseñás algo, loco? Parece que no, sos un inútil.
What do you want? You've got what you wanted, now leave me alone.
Bueno, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué bicho te picó? Son todos idiotas, menos yo. Sé que trabajas para Romanov. Patty está buscando a su padre.
Patty is looking for her father.
Ha!
Show me someone who isn't looking for Captain Gregorius Steelbeard. I'll tell you what I tell anyone. He was here a long time ago, but where he is now...
¿Y tiene la barba de acero de verdad? ¿Qué más sabes de barba de acero?
What else do you know about Steelbeard?
Only rumors. Eriksson says Steelbeard has a shack in the town, but I don't believe it. If Eriksson really knew where Steelbeard's shack was, he'd have plundered it, and be leagues from here by now. Instead, I only ever see him hanging around Sonia's brothel.
¿Por qué crees que a Eriksson le interesa la choza de barba de acero?
Why do you think Eriksson's interested in Steelbeard's shack?
Ha! The house of a famous pirate captain who terrorized the seas and amassed inconceivable riches. Show me someone who wouldn't love to poke around in that house.
¿Eres de la tripulación de Romanov?
Did you belong to Romanov's crew?
What's that to you? You see a sailor, you suspect they're a pirate. Not all sailors are pirates.
Bueno.
Steal the boots off your feet and then take your nails.
Pate, respecto a tu padre.
About your father?
He oído que tu padre es un pirata.
I hear he's a pirate.
Well, if you've heard people gossiping, then I guess it must be true.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Do I know my father is Captain Gregorius Emmanuel Steelbeard, the most infamous bastard to have sailed the seas round here in 100 years? I can tell you he was a bastard. The rest of it, I've heard through legend, like you.
Were you planning on telling me?
I asked you for help with information. I didn't agree to give you any.
Okay, I get it.
El capitán Romanov está encerrado en un calabozo del muelle del puerto.
Captain Romanov is locked up in a cell on the harbour quay.
So it's true what they're saying. He was arrogant enough to tangle with the Order. Did he tell you anything?
Romanov dice que no sabe dónde está tu padre.
Romanov says he doesn't know where your father is.
He says he doesn't know. But then he'd still say that even if he left my father headless and castrated in a barrel somewhere.
Vasily dice que tu padre tenía una choza en la ciudad.
Vasily says your father has a shack here in town.
A shack. That's my father. Could afford a palace, but lives in the gutter with the whores and the rats. Still, can you find out where it is? And do it without letting anyone else find it. Could be there's a clue there as to my father's whereabouts, if you can find it.
Vasily cree que tu padre no está en la isla.
Vasily doesn't think your father's here on the island.
Vasily's never had anything useful to say.
Parece que a Romanov no le cae muy bien tu padre.
Romanov doesn't seem very fond of your father.
My father tried to run him through and killed Romanov's favorite whore instead. The pair of them never exactly moved in exclusive circles. Can't say I'm too comfortable having that bastard in town. He'd happily see me dead, or worse. And if you're thinking he might give me to his men for the night, you better know he'd happily do the same with you. Well, that's just one more reason to steer clear of Harbour Town.
Okay. Y esta prostituta. ¿Y esto qué? ¿Sangre? ¿De dónde viene esa sangre?
That's Sid's spy.
Have you talked to everyone who had their houses burgled?
Not yet.
Well, I think that's your place to start looking for Sid's
¿Me recordás
scout.
quiénes eran?
Where can I find...
Flavio, Baxter y Nelson.
Good luck.
Okay.
I'll speak with you later.
¿Por qué hay sangre por todas partes acá?
Cookbook. I guess I'll make a copy of that.
¿Qué mierda pasó? Mo.
All right there.
¿Y tú quién eres?
Who are you?
Mo. I work for Dargle, delivering meat.
I see. That's a tough job.
Yeah, especially as I remove offal, keep the butcher's shop clean, render fat, and fetch cattle. If you don't want anything, can I get on? I've got a lot to do.
Estoy buscando un par de pieles.
I'm looking for a couple of skins.
You're in luck. Here, you can have them.
For free? What's wrong with them?
Nothing. You're just taking them off my hands.
They're Baxter's, aren't they? You took them.
And you're giving them to Baxter. So, no trouble needed for anyone.
Me puedo agarrar la carne esta también. Ok, tranquilos, muchachos. Empezamos mal.
If you're looking for your cow, you're in the wrong place. Only cows we've got are already cut up, and the pieces belong to the Order.
Why would I be looking for cows?
Farmers come here all the time to find their cows. Where's Daisy? I lost Moo Moo. Bloody nuisance.
Why do they think you've got them?
They come in saying I've taken them. I don't take them. I slaughter what I'm brought. The Order tells me to slaughter cattle, so that's what I do. Mo will tell you the same.
Pareces estar muy ocupado.
This place seems busy.
This slaughterhouse is a gold mine, but all the profits go to the Order. All the meat goes out to feed people. Baxter, next door, he does the books. Pays me, sends the rest to the Order. They do make the operation run smoothly.
¿Puedo comprar algo de carne?
Can I buy some meat?
Buy what you want if you can pay for it. I have meat by the piece and sausage.
¿Has pillado a alguien intentando robarte?
Too risky.
¿Qué carajo? Busco a Baxter.
I'm looking for Baxter.
He's in the building next door, in the office.
Hablemos de negocios.
Let's talk business.
A ver. Uy, mierda. No sé si debería agarrar esas cebollas. Mejor no.
Just a moment. If I take 3 at 25 plus 18 hams, that's... I can't do this with you staring at me.
You're doing the accounts?
I keep the books for the butcher's shop.
There's a skill.
You think calculating's easy? There's not many around here can do it.
I can.
Really?
¿Quieres ponerme a prueba? No, por favor, no.
Yes. What's 14 times 17?
Espera, ya te digo. Ya te digo, un segundo que no estoy sacando la calculadora para nada. Sí, ahí está. 238.
238.
Very good. A man should value the weapons of the mind.
Tú que sabes hacer cuentas. He ganado 219 monedas de oro, pero tengo que dividirlas entre 3 personas.
You can do calculations. I earned 219 gold coins, but I need to split it between 3 people.
Let me see. That would be 73 each. If it's 219 divided by 3, that's 73. Yes, 73.
You know your stuff.
No sé. Alto, sobre el asalto.
About the break-in.
¿Qué se llevaron?
What was stolen?
What else? Gold, of course. The gold belongs to the Order. Now it's gone.
How much gold was taken?
All of it. I don't know exactly how much. I was just about to do the accounts when I noticed the theft.
¿Quién había en la casa el día del asalto?
Who was in the house on the day of the break-in?
Well, Doyle tried to sell me fish, but I don't like fish, so he left. That fatto Vasily brought beer. I paid for that, traded him a few pieces of meat. And of course, Mo was here a few times, but that isn't unusually works here after all.
He venido por lo de Flavio.
I'm here about the deal with Flavio.
Flavio? Tell him I still don't have the goods. 5 wolf skins and 5 boar skins. No more, no less. And I'll only take the complete delivery.
Aquí están las pieles que Flavio prometió.
Here are the skins Flavio promised.
Yeah, let's see. Yes, these look good.
Can we do business?
We have a deal. I'll take the furs, you take the meat.
Excelente. Mierda, no puedo salir. Granjero. Duderino.
Stand around. Be off with you. You'd better not be trying to nick anything.
Tranquila. Lily.
Well, you look like you've got deep pockets. And there's no better place to dig into them than Madame Sonia's House of Pleasure. We've got something to suit all tastes. And the girls there are talented, flexible, and lice-free.
Good to know.
No esperaba encontrarme una belleza como tú en esta ciudad.
I didn't expect
Le digo
to
lo
find a
mismo a
beauty like
todas.
you in this town. I'm surprised the Order hasn't put a guard on you.
Ah, aren't you the silver-tongued one? You know how to talk, don't you? You won't find another like me on this blessed island. Come back to me, won't you? And bring more than compliments.
Haré lo que pueda. ¿Eh? Raíz de maná. Y esta mierda. ¡Oh, mierda! Y acá abajo, ¿qué tenemos? Cuidado, no te caigas al agua. Almeja. Y nada más. ¡Oh! Carajo. Guardando, ¿por qué? ¿Va a pasar algo malo? De todo. Uy, mierda. Estoy un poco expuesto. Agarra todo igualmente. ¿Qué es esto? Arenque frito. Carajo es esta mierda. ¿A dónde va eso? ¿Podés salir de la puta puerta, macho? Hay que quedarte trabado con todo. Con esto podríamos escapar de esta mierda de isla. Podríamos, pero deberíamos. El riesgo moral. Cofre de Jack. Bueno, ya que estamos.
I'll have to pick this.
¡Ay, mierda! Eso brilla. Jack, tengo que sacarte tu llave. Hablemos un poco.
What can old Jack do for you?
Tú eres Jack.
You're Jack.
That I am. Jack the sailor, then Jack the lighthouse keeper, now Jack the old beachcomber. Seems the sea won't let me go.
¿No eres el farero entonces?
So you're no longer the lighthouse keeper?
Was, my boy, was. The tower's not in use, nor am I. No more ships going out, you see. The storms put pay to the ships, and the town's short of fuel. No use burning things when there are no ships to see it, eh? You wouldn't have a tot of rum to ease my aches, would you?
¿Qué tal un poco de ron?
Here, have a little rum.
Spend too long by the sea and it rots you. Your knees go, your back, your front, your everything. Everything falls apart. Towers, men, religions. The sea always wins. Remember that, lad.
Bueno, justamente Jack vendía telequinesis, así que podríamos usar la telequinesis en eso de ahí. Éntrale. Y me lo quedo. Y ya tengo las 3 escudillas, pero ¿para quién eran? ¿Para quién carajo eran? ¿Sería para el tipo este que está allá? A ver. ¿Eran para vos, imbécil? No, no eran para vos. ¿Y esto? No. Muy a plena vista. ¿Qué onda ahí? Gwen.
Just leave me alone. I'm not even here, all right?
¿Qué es lo que pasa?
What's the matter?
It's that drunken pig, Erickson. He sits on that bench all day eyeing me up, licking his lips, making his hand gestures. It's so creepy. And then I found out he paid Madame Sonia for me.
I refused to go with him, and he beat me, bastard.
¿Probaste con ponerte un poco más de ropa? ¿Y nadie te ayudó?
Didn't anyone help you?
Like who? Madame Sonia's afraid of him too. The white robes ain't interested in us lot. And he can forget about the town guard. Corrupt as the day is long, the lot of them.
Yo me encargaré de él.
I'll take care of him.
Really? You do that?
Pero no lo hago por vos. Lo hago por los puntos de experiencia.
Be careful. He's a vindictive bastard.
Yo también. A ver. Señora Sonia.
It's very simple, sweetie. You want something, you pay for it. And there's no discount for rugged and handsome here.
Oh, ¿qué puedes ofrecerme?
What can you offer me?
You are in the finest brothel in town. If you can't find it here, it's not worth having.
¿Cómo va el negocio?
Tell me about you. How's business?
The Inquisition don't care about maintaining order in a brothel. So they turn a blind eye when our clients reach a new level of disgusting. Just take a look at that bastard over there. His name's Erickson. Drinks all day and hits my girls. My regular guards left town and Erickson won't listen to me. Dirty scum.
¿También vendes información?
Do you also sell information?
If you have the gold, I have the knowing. Give me 10 gold coins, then ask your question. If I can answer it, sweetie, then I will. And if I can't, then I still keep the gold.
How does that deal work for me?
Believe me, there's little that goes on round here that doesn't come through my doors sooner or later.
Comforting to know.
But no risk, no fun, right?
Necesito información.
I do need information.
I'm all ears.
Cuéntame algo de la banda de Don Esteban.
Tell me something about Don Esteban's gang.
That doesn't sound like a question to me. Give me something to work with, sweetie. Here's your gold back. Let's try again, shall we?
¿El Don es muy influyente en la ciudad?
Okay. So how strong is the Don's influence in this town?
It's not what it used to be, that's for sure. Not since the Inquisition pushed them out into the swamps. Most of the Don's men won't risk coming back either, even for one of my girls. I'm sure Esteban will strike back, though. He's too proud not to.
¿Qué quiere exactamente la Inquisición de Ciudad Puerto?
What exactly does the Inquisition want with Harbour Town?
They're after the gold artifacts. Crazy for them they are. No idea what they do with them. All I know is everything they gather they take up to the monastery.
¿Por qué hay tantos artefactos de oro en esta ciudad?
Why are there so many golden artifacts in this town?
They've been mostly brought in by the farmers. The artifacts turned up at the same time as those ruins. They just popped up, practically overnight. But you can't eat gold, so most artifacts have been traded. Until the Inquisition claimed that all artifacts must be handed over to them, without any compensation. They came down hard on artifact smugglers too. Most got thrown into the monastery, if they were lucky.
¿Quiénes son los ciudadanos más influyentes?
Who are the influential people? Who should I know?
Well, there are plenty who think they are. You can't move for loudmouths and big heads round here. But the only one who really pulls the strings is Commandant Carlos. Most of the time he's in the guardhouse above the merchant quarter. You could do a lot worse than allying with his fighters, that's for sure.
¿Quién me puede dar trabajo?
Where can I find work here?
Honest work? Not a lot of that to be had round here. Only person I can think of is the mage, Belshaw. He's a good soul. He has his hands full caring for the poor devils up in the gutters. If I wanted work that wasn't going to cause me trouble with one side or the other, that's who I'd ask.
¿De quién puedo aprender?
Is there anyone here who can teach me some skills?
Well, all my girls are very talented. Oh, you mean combat. I think Cole up in the gutters is a hunter. He'll know about bows. I can't think of anyone else.
Ok, gracias.